There are stories that begin quietly, barely making a sound, and then there are stories that burst into the world with the energy of a dream too powerful to remain hidden. Sara Lyn's story belongs to the latter. A bold rise from obscurity to global admiration, the kind of transformation that reminds people that no dream is ever too distant and no beginning too small. Before the lights, the cameras, and the elegance of her fashion persona, there was simply a young woman with an unshakable belief that she was meant for more. And for anyone discovering her for the first time, her journey feels like stepping into a cinematic unfolding where ambition, resilience, and self-belief converge to create something unforgettable. If you believe in stories that push you to strive higher, make sure you subscribe to Sweet Models World as we continue bringing you the most inspiring journeys from models who transform the digital world. Sara Lyn's early life did not include glamour, designer fabrics, or the polished world of high-end fashion. Instead, she grew up in a place where possibilities felt limited, where the future was often shaped by practicality rather than passion. But Sara was never built for ordinary dreams. She felt a calling for visual storytelling long before she knew the word modeling, and she found inspiration in the artistry hidden in everyday life. She watched how people walked, how fabric moved in the wind, how confidence seemed to radiate from individuals who owned their presence. Without realizing it, she was studying the world she would one day belong to. As a child, she was quiet but observant, the kind of girl who noticed details others overlooked. While people assumed she was simply shy, she was actually envisioning a future she couldn't yet articulate. Every magazine cover she saw made her wonder what it took to become the face staring back. Every fashion ad sparked a curiosity she kept to herself. And every time she passed a mirror, she unconsciously practiced expressions, posture, and presence. These early habits, invisible to those around her, were the first building blocks of her future identity. The turning point came during her teenage years when a friend posted a candid photo of her on social media. Sara hadn't posed intentionally. She had simply been standing in natural light, absorbed in thought. Yet that one picture caught attention. People began asking why she wasn't modeling professionally. Messages from strangers encouraged her to explore the world that had quietly fascinated her for years. It was the first time she realized that what she saw as ordinary could be transformed into something magnetic. With little guidance and no industry connections, Sara decided to take her first bold step. She began experimenting with photography, angles, lighting, and styling using nothing but her phone and natural surroundings. She transformed empty streets, rooftops, and parks into makeshift studios. Her early content was raw, genuine, and unrefined, but it carried something rare: sincerity. People connected with her authenticity, her gentle confidence, and her ability to tell stories through images. But becoming a fashion model in the digital age is not as simple as posting beautiful photos. The online world can be harsh, unpredictable, and unforgiving. Sara faced criticism, setbacks, and moments of doubt. She questioned whether she had the presence needed to stand out in a crowd that seemed impossibly large. There were days she felt overwhelmed, moments when she considered disappearing from the online world entirely. Yet each time she reached that crossroads, she reminded herself why she started. Not for fame, not for validation, but because something inside her felt incomplete without artistic expression. Sara's breakthrough arrived gradually, like sunrise rather than fireworks. She learned to refine her craft, studying the work of professional models, analyzing the composition of editorial shoots, and understanding how to use her presence to convey emotion. She developed her unique style, a blend of elegance and relatability that made her stand out. Her content began to attract attention from photographers, stylists, and small brands who saw potential in her. She transitioned from self-shot photos to collaborative shoots that elevated her aesthetic and expanded her reach. One of the defining elements of her growth was her consistency. While many creators posted sporadically or depended on trends, Sara remained committed to storytelling. She treated every photo as a narrative, every pose as a message, every frame as an opportunity to connect. She understood that modeling was not just about looking good, it was about making people feel something. This perspective transformed her page into more than a gallery of images. It became a visual diary of ambition and transformation. As her following grew, so did her confidence. Sara began receiving invitations to participate in fashion events, digital campaigns, and collaborations that aligned with her evolving identity. She approached each opportunity with humility and professionalism, gaining respect from fellow creators and brands. Her presence was not loud or attention-seeking. Instead, it carried a quiet strength that resonated deeply with her audience. But behind every achievement was a series of unseen challenges. Sara faced self-doubt, pressure, and the fear of failing in front of thousands. She navigated misunderstandings, dealt with online criticism, and learned the importance of mental resilience. She discovered that being a model was not just about mastering poses, it was about building a mindset that could weather storms. She learned to embrace imperfections, to celebrate progress, and to remain grounded even as her digital presence expanded. With time, Sara evolved from being just another aspiring model to becoming a symbol of dedication. What made her unforgettable was not only her beauty, but her ability to convey emotion effortlessly. Photographers praised her for her adaptability, her professionalism, and her instinctive understanding of natural movement. She became the kind of model who didn't simply take pictures. She embodied moments. Her story reminds people that destiny is shaped not by glamorous beginnings, but by persistent commitment. Sara turned simple opportunities into stepping stones. She proved that you do not need a privileged start to create a remarkable future. What you need is resilience, vision, and the courage to show up even when the world feels intimidating. Her rise also carries a message for aspiring creators. Success rarely arrives suddenly. It unfolds through small, consistent steps, through trial and error, through courage in moments when giving up feels easier. Sara's journey is a testament to the idea that dreams manifest when talent aligns with discipline. She continues to grow today, expanding her presence across platforms, collaborating with brands, and inspiring millions through her work. Her audience admires her versatility, her grace, and her dedication to authenticity. She never pretends to be perfect. She never masks her challenges. Instead, she uses her story to remind others that greatness is achievable for anyone willing to embrace the journey. As she moves forward, Sara envisions a future where her influence extends beyond modeling. She hopes to empower young women to believe in their voice, their beauty, and their potential. She aims to break the unrealistic standards often associated with the fashion world, promoting authenticity over perfection. She wants to create a space where people feel seen, valued, and inspired. Sara's story is still unfolding, and that is the beauty of it. She is not a finished masterpiece, but an evolving canvas. Every photo shoot, collaboration, and milestone marks another chapter in her journey. And for her supporters, watching her rise feels like witnessing the growth of someone destined for lasting impact. For the Sweet Models World community, her journey serves as a reminder that every model has a story, and some stories carry the power to transform lives. If Sara Lyn's journey inspires you, make sure you stay connected with Sweet Models World, where we highlight models who shape the digital era with authenticity, passion, and purpose. Her life is proof that dreams do not belong only to the privileged, the perfect, or the already accomplished. Dreams belong to those who dare to believe in themselves even when the world does not. They belong to individuals like Sara Lyn, who transform quiet beginnings into extraordinary destinies through perseverance and heart. She stands today as one of the rising icons of modern fashion influence, not because her path was easy, but because she never abandoned it. And that is why her story continues to inspire. It is a cinematic unfolding of resilience, a portrait of ambition, and a reminder that the world belongs to those who build the courage to step into their fullest potential. Sara Lyn chose to step boldly, and in doing so, she lit a path for others to follow. For everyone chasing a dream, her message is simple. Start where you are, use what you have, and trust that your journey is leading you somewhere meaningful. Her life shows that the moment you choose to believe in yourself is the moment your story truly begins.